Hello and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to do another this to that, but a full face this time like I usually do. I'm gonna go for just like an effortless, grungy springtime look. I want it to look fresh and easy, but still with that little grunge kick that I like to do. I have already prepped my skin half an hour ago with the Embryolisse cream in the sensitive version, and let's get into the makeup. Even though the goal is fresh and effortless, I'm still gonna go in with a regular foundation. This is the MAC Serum Powered in NC10. I have a pump and a half, and I'm just taking my Sephora Pro 93 to apply it. I was on set yesterday and I got so much product in my hair, but I was too lazy to wash it out. So this is like rock hard up here. It will get washed out today though, so don't worry. But sometimes when you come home from set, you just really don't want to wash your hair again because you have to go to set with clean, dry hair. And then sometimes that means having a shower 2 times in one day, and I cannot be bothered sometimes. I'm going to take a dot of my REFY concealer and just go into my usual areas. I like to do my eyes, my chin, and the center of my nose. Because I do a brightening concealer, it just brings all of these parts forward. I got goop in my eye. Oh no. I need a Q-tip. Better. Better. Because it's a springtime look, I'm not really going to go too crazy with the contour, but we still have to contour. This is the Sephora Collection Contour Stick. Just taking the same foundation brush and picking some up. Just ever so slightly. If you ever want your contour to look on the natural side, just keep it in this type of triangle here from your ear, and it'll just accentuate ever so slightly. Just like a little bit. I'm gonna do my nose. My contour method for my nose is way more chaotic. It is definitely smacking plaster on a wall. Fix. I'm almost done my REFY powder. I'm so close to finishing it. I just have a thin layer on the bottom now. So exciting when you're almost done a powder. Oh, like look at it. It's like, we're so close. It definitely doesn't perform as it used to, because it's technically, this is a wet powder, water-based powder, it's in the name, but my powder has dried up. The more it stays open, the more it's gonna dry up. I don't think it's physically possible to use up all of the powder that they give you in this product before it does that. Because when I first had this product, put it on your face, it would literally be wet because water is like one of the first ingredients for it, and your bristles would like for real be wet, but now it's all dry, so that's okay, because I want to use it up. I'm going to delete my eyebrows with the KVD Pomade. Literally just pushing a spoolie into it, and then I like back comb to make sure all the hairs get covered. And then I place them. The more groomed your eyebrows are, the easier this is. Nothing says springtime like fake bleached eyebrows. For my blush, I'm going to do a liquid and then powder on top. So for my liquid, I'm going to go in with the MAC Strobe blushes. I did get these in PR, but I do have a full video on my channel that you can check out of me just talking about these blushes. It's like 9 minutes long. It's short and sweet. It won't take up too much time if you've been curious about that product. And I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora 56 brush. Just gonna place it. Oh, I didn't even tell you the colors. I'm terrible. This is Magic Aura and Ice Gleam. I think it's my favorite top 2 blushes for sure, because when they're mixed together, it just creates this perfect plummy, peachy shade. It is so beautiful. And I'm just blending it across my entire cheek. You want to look like a cherry blossom because cherry blossoms are very spring. Now I'm going to take my Dior Rouge Blush Poison Matte, and we're just going to go on top with just a standard fluffy basic powder brush. Look at that beautiful combination. Now I'm going to go in with my Makeup by Mario, the neutrals, this shade under the white cream, and we're just gonna get a shape first before we go too hot and heavy. I want my eye look to be very effortless today. A general shape of the crease. And now we take more into the brush and we're just gonna flick. Then with a smaller brush, we do the same thing with a darker brown. I'm going in with the darkest chocolate just to get that depth. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then with our first brush, we flick. And then we just have that little bit more depth. I'm gonna clean up with my concealer brush to just get that oomph. Last Thursday, I went into MAC and I got one of the new Dazzle Shadow eyeshadows. Duh. This is Haku Haze, the Haku shade, which is kind of like a gray purple. It's a very beautiful shade. And these are so glittery. I actually want two more shades. I want the silver and I want, it's like Sublime something. It's not the taupe shade, it's the other one. Those other two shades were the most sparkly. I was very disappointed in the blue that they launched. It wasn't very blue at all. So I won't be getting that blue. I'm just gonna scribble onto my eye and then just smudge that edge closest to the brown. And then do a second layer. You just want that first layer to be your blended layer so it doesn't look as stark. I love this thing. Believe it or not, this is the first eyeshadow stick I have ever owned. And I can see why people like eyeshadow sticks. I get it. I get why people like them. From the Makeup by Mario palette, I'm going to take the Bright Cream and we're gonna highlight. I'm adding it into my inner eye. I'm kind of tapping it up the eye area and then our brow bone. Super pretty, but I want something a little bit. I'm going to take my Shiseido Aura Dew in Cosmic, which is like a neutral peach shade on the brush that had the white, and I'm just gonna go on the lid and it's just gonna add some more sparkle. It just gives more sparkle because we love sparkle here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a powder wing with the Makeup by Mario palette. I'm gonna take the dark brown again. Just do a third of a wing and see the difference that makes. It just bring it back to that grunge. If you ever want to see if your wing eyeliner or your eyeshadow is even, with your mirror in front of you, you actually look in between your eyebrows and then in your peripheral vision, you'll be able to see whether or not your wing and your eyeshadow is even on both sides. That's like the easiest way. Because the goal is light and airy for the makeup, I'm going to do a beige inner eye. The same day I got the Haku Haze, I got the Color Excess liner from MAC in, what is this? Full sleeve. Weird name. There's the difference for you with the beige without the beige. I'm gonna curl my lashes, do a rough curl. I'm going to go in with my Lancome Lash Idole I'm gonna keep it just on my top lash today, even though I normally do top and bottom lashes. I'm feeling like light and airy doesn't mean that the bottom lashes have to be done. I am not liking the finish of my skin, so I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. HD powder really quick in my T area just to get it a little less shiny. Yeah, that's better. Better. Oh, my camera's overheating. Okay, for lips, I'm going to line my lips with MAC Greige. She needs a sharpen. I'm then going to take Shiseido lip gel in Sakura into the lip. Oh, don't do it when talking. See how pretty that is? Just a little pink. I think I'm gonna keep it that way because it just pulls in the blush and the eyes to have that little bit of pink in the middle. And this is my final little grungy springtime look. What do we think? I really like it, and I really think the hero product here is this Haku Haze. I really hope MAC Cosmetics starts to come out with more of this Haku colorway in more products, because I am a major fan of this grayish purple color. I really like it. I hope you found some inspiration within this video on how to apply your makeup a little bit differently. If you liked me, hit subscribe so I can pop up in your feed more often. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Both are Claire Cuckoo. On Instagram, I do full face breakdowns of what I have on in a little highlight as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, you might want to follow me on Instagram. That is this week's video. I will see you in my next one. Bye!